What's up, everybody?
Hey.
What's happening? What's happening?
What's going on?
How's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
Good. Finally got rid of those other ones, huh?
I know, man. Well, we'll touch base on that. I know it's a somber day here, but just want to thank everybody for coming into this episode. We don't give a flip. We are Sean and Melanie, West Virginia Panhandle Pickers. We got our good friends over there, Ryan and Christine, the Gulf Coast Pickers. Thank you guys for popping in tonight. We've got a special guest sitting backstage. Collinsonthemove, Chrissy, not with an H, but with an R. But thank you guys for popping in. We'll bring her on shortly. We just want to touch base on a little bit about our week, what we've got coming up, what Ryan and Christine may have on tap for some future raid trains that we hear, as well as for next week's stuff that they've got going on. We've got some stuff coming up this weekend that we're excited to talk about. But let's get to the main issue. Why we're only a two-party group tonight.
We're missing a part of our trifecta.
You guys know Rocket City Resellers, Bob and Amanda, are our co-host. Unfortunately, they are no longer with us right now. That's why you see that. That's me keeping Amanda near us. But she, we noticed she got pulled over twice. We are now on number 3. She has been detained for popping off at 2- and 3-year-olds at Red, White, and Blue on their little adventure for anniversary. So Bob hit us up. We've all sent and piled our money on some whatnot shows to send some bail money. So we wish her the best. We want her back here as quickly as possible. We hope this doesn't affect her, in a mental state. We just want her to get well, but she's got some problems. So we were thinking about holding a whatnot intervention for her. We do love and care for her, but that's it. We just wanted everybody to know where she's at.
We just wanted to let everybody know she is detained.
She's got a problem with jelly cats. She's stealing them out of kids' hands. It's gotten out of hand, and the police finally caught on. And
Bob,
you got a problem?
You got a problem. To an intervention, and we've got her a housing facility. But hopefully in a couple weeks she'll be back with us enjoying the podcast.
And if you could send some money for her books,
Bob's having to stay up in some hotel right now.
Commissary.
She needs commissary
for her books.
I
know. Boy, Christine definitely has no idea about jail. Send her some books, people.
Put it in her books.
Oh my God.
But all seriousness, people, we were just joking. We have to riz on and go back at Amanda and Bob. They have taken a little time for themselves for the next few days for their anniversary. Going on 10 years strong. We wish them all the best. We give them we hope they have a fantastic trip. We know they're going to keep working. They're never going to stop for themselves. They're going to keep working. So take a little break if you guys are watching, which I'm sure you are. But we love you. We miss you. And have a safe trip home. Have some fun. And we'll see you guys next week when you get back.
Don't get pulled over.
Yes.
Yeah, Bob, do the driving, please. So we are going to open it up to Ryan and Christine. Tell us about your week, what you guys been up to, what you got coming up, what's going on.
Well, our son started 9th grade, high school. He is a freshman. So it's been busy.
Stressful for her.
Yeah, really stressful. I've only done a couple shows because I'm just trying to, get him.
His 14th birthday was also the day he went to school on Monday.
Yes.
So
it's getting into a whole nother routine again.
Yeah. It's a whole new routine that we're trying to figure out.
Yeah. Now, did he start earlier? Now, is Florida, is it the 8th grade sort of a time change, or is 9th get, down that way as freshmen going in?
I was hoping.
They both start at 7:15.
Yeah, 7:15.
Yeah.
But I got to say, the car line getting into the high school is way easier than the middle school. So it's
for
like
us, it was the opposite.
Yeah. For us, it was the opposite because you got all the teenage drivers that don't know how to drive in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So it was a nightmare.
They have their own separate entrance, so it's good. We kind of come in at the same place, but they go to one way and we go one way.
Gotcha.
And then everybody just drops their kids off and leaves. So it's, there's kids standing out there. You don't have to sit and wait with your kid until they let them out. So
How was his first couple days? Is he adjusting okay?
Yeah, he likes it. He was nervous the first day because he just was wanting to know someone in all, the classes.
Yeah.
And he got lucky. He knows someone in each class. So
good. That'll help him adjust too. And they'll be together. They're both freshmen, so they'll lean on each other. So that's good to have because it makes a difference.
Yeah, our youngest is starting virtual for the first time.
We kept her home this year.
She decided she did not want to go back to school, so she wanted to do the virtual learning, which our county school offers that, as well as, it's still like part of the county curriculum. So she's still part of the school district. It's like a different type of homeschool. It's like you're still following the school's curriculum and stuff, just online. So we're going to give it a try and see how it goes. And I think we've always fought her to go to school. Like she's always just.
I think that sometimes also is the fact that these teachers expect kids to teach themselves nowadays. They got a lot of young teachers. They come right out of college, and it's no offense to them. They don't have that teaching classroom experience. Some of the kids at a high school level look at them as, hey, you're only a couple of years older than me.
Right.
They hand them a packet and say, figure it out on your own or talk to somebody else. No, you guys are the teachers. You guys need to give a little guidance and help because not everybody can pick it up by just reading. They like a little show and tell. So we're going to try it out and see what happens. But at least we're home now. Mel's home, so if she needs a little help, we can help her.
Yeah, that's good.
And you don't have to drive to school.
I know, man. I hate that every morning.
Yeah.
Hello, Gina.
Hello, Gina.
Goodbye, Gina. No.
Hello.
What else is up with you guys with whatnot and some of your stuff that you got going on? And how about, did you find any good items this last week?
We haven't sourced it all because we've been busy with
family and Kenton, so we didn't get to source, and it rained.
Yeah.
So we actually didn't get to source. So
we're excited for this weekend. I haven't even looked to see if there's any sales, but hopefully there will be some.
Yeah, we were going to do a yard sale and go live, but Sicko here found some yard sales that she wants to go to.
We have a chance of rain in the morning, so.
Yeah, so we're going to go hit a couple indoor sales and then I think go live on Saturday. So that should be fun, new experience for us.
Yeah, we haven't done one live at our yard sale. We've always wanted to do that.
So come check us out. We're going to have everything $1.50 tables. We're just getting rid of everything.
Nice.
So,
should we say hi to Ruth Ann? Ruth Ann.
Hello, Ruth Ann.
What's up there, lady? We are good, going good.
Hey guys, bye Shane. My youngest did a year online too. It was a good break.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only issue I think she's going to have is, and we've sat and had numerous conversations with her. It's going to be that interaction of her friends.
Yeah.
But she has a couple like really good friends. And they like to do things outside of school. So I think if they stick together and, they can still go to the sports, they can still participate in sports, they can still do all that kind of stuff. So hopefully,
that's good.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
And if she doesn't like it, she always has the option to go back next year. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, that's awesome. What do y'all got going on this week?
We're trying to raise money for Amanda. Amanda, you good?
Amanda, how did you get a phone in jail?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Don't answer that. We don't want to know keystering. We've seen the movie Get Hard. No, thank you.
She says, we have found so much.
Well, that's awesome.
Yep.
No jellycats yet, but a FP giraffe. What's FP?
Fisher Price.
Ah.
It happens when you're going 130 from each destination.
She said, have a great show. Love you all so much. Headed for more trouble.
Hey,
y'all have fun.
Have
a
fun.
great time.
Tell Bob we said hello.
And we miss you guys here too.
But nope, we got nothing going on other than a couple sales. We had one of our best, thanks to you guys, we had one of our best raid train nights.
Oh yes.
So that was awesome. We got rid of a jelly cat, and that was probably our most sales that we've had in one of you guys' raid trains. So thank you very much for that.
I feel like it's probably the best flow that we've had.
Yes.
Yeah. I think maybe we're getting into the hang of
I think you guys do a fabulous job.
I was listening to it.
I went to a play.
I was driving. No. Was I in your show?
Oh yeah, you were in my show. Yeah.
On the way home from work.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It was on the way home from work.
It was on
I
the
was
way-
driving, she was watching, and I could hear you messing up all the time. So
Yeah.
it made my
I'm
heart
not even going to go to the 8:00 segment. We're just going to keep rolling through.
I told her, I'm like, I wish I was in there. I could rag him for messing up. Like he always rags me for messing up.
That's what we're supposed to do. It's
Just
only
know
gonna
I
make
was
it better.
ragging you in the car driving.
But hey, it's all good, man. Hey, it's the only way I'm going to get better. But hey, I got so tired of ragging you. I lost my voice. So
Yeah.
but that's it, man. Just enjoying that we're gaining some traction. We're getting good feedback. Hey, you guys are doing a fabulous job, because if you guys were in our show watching the chat, people are like, hey, this has been a great lineup so far. We've looked at some of the people who've been on before. They were like, we already know you guys, Rocket City. They missed 60, but they thought that was a great lineup that night. So that was good feedback for you guys.
Good.
Awesome.
That's good.
So
Love it.
yeah, so that's it. But nothing else new with you guys. Then if you guys would like, let's bring in old Chrissy to the show and let's hear her
Get it
story.
going.
And let's make some.
Hello.
There she is. What is
How
up with
are you
you?
guys?
Good.
We
How
are
are
good.
you?
What's going on?
How you feeling?
Good. Not too
Yeah.
bad. How about you?
Oh, we're good. We're good. We're glad you're with us, man. We're
Me
very
too.
appreciative of you taking some time out of your busy schedule and life to come here and hang out with us goofballs.
Oh, well, I'm glad I got to. It's on a non-social skills day, so it's good.
All right, sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
What is social skills for the people that don't know?
Oh, so
Well,
we have
Why don't you
a group-
introduce yourself first, and then we'll get into all that.
Oh, nobody wants to know who I am. They're just like
Yes,
this
we
person
do.
here.
Hey, we want to know what we want to know everything about Chrissy and your journey to get to this point that you are now
Oh,
as a reseller.
Goodness.
Because if people don't know, please just disclose only what you want to disclose. But we all know your fabulous story, the hard work you put in dealing with
Thank you.
everything at home, your own personal health issue at times. So please just divulge into whatever you want to know. Let the chat know who you are as Chrissy, so that we can let everybody enjoy you as we do.
Aw, thanks, son. I appreciate that. So I'm Chrissy. Hello. I'm Collinsonthemove. I like to sell all kinds of stuff. I enjoy, going out with my friends, hanging out with you guys on lives like this, especially like when we're, chatting and just cutting up and having a good time. I have 2 awesome adult kids. I've been married 32 years. We just had our anniversary last week. So, yeah, that's, in a nutshell.
Yes.
In a little nutshell. Yeah, that's a little bit about me. Yeah.
How'd you get into reselling?
Now, what all do you love? There you go.
I can answer both.
Sorry.
Rapid question, Chrissy. You better
I know.
be ready.
Pew, pew, pew. So how I got into reselling is back when COVID hit, I got a random cold, and an ear infection at the same time. And it took about 6 months for it to make whatever was happening in my body to actually make me fall down and not be able to work anymore. And so it's called labyrinthitis. Sorry about that. It's called I can't even say it right. So it's with your vestibular system.
Sure.
And it's where you can't operate correctly, I guess. And so because I had the cold and the ear infection, it somehow messed with my vestibular system. And so I couldn't walk, I couldn't do anything. And so I actually had to leave work. So they have to count on me, right? And so even when I started to be able to walk again, they couldn't count on me, because there would be days where I couldn't, and there would be days that
Sure.
I could.
Of course.
So it took about a year of physical therapy to go back and back and forth. And Ryan probably knows more about this. Knows about this too, but it takes a long time to get your body back in order. So if you guys have ever had vertigo or have been on the water for a long time, you know how you feel like this? That's what it's kind of like, but on speed.
Right.
So you can't get your body moving correctly. You can't,
Yeah.
your brain doesn't doesn't do what it's supposed to do with your body. So
Everything's off sequence.
very much so. Very much so. And so some of the therapies that I had to do was just, like even walking and reading. So just the alphabet. And that threw me off. It was challenging back then, but it set me off to where I'm at now, which is something I absolutely love. So, I was in banking before, which I loved banking because I got to do financial wellness with people, go out into the community and talk to them about like getting mortgages and how to fix their credit and teach, which I love doing. I love that component of it. But, ultimately, this is where I was meant to be, I think. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
What is a typical day for you as a reseller? Because for the chat that don't know, you do have a son, awesome son, Brady, who has autism. So what is a typical day for a mother that's dealing with, her own health, but has a son with autism and try to resell? That's a lot on your plate.
It is, but I think it's just like everybody else's plate. Mine is no different than yours, than anybody else. He's an awesome adult, and Bradley is he's really creative. I mean, this is like one of the art pieces he's made. He likes to create art through autism art, and with the Autism Society here of Greater Orlando. So my typical day is not a normal typical day. Like I get up probably later than some people. I get up anywhere between 7 and 8. And then, sometimes we have sometimes we have autism art, we have doctor's appointments, we have, I can take a few minutes and do some listings, take a couple pictures. So every day is just a little bit different. I don't have a schedule per se on my part. I kind of work around everything else that goes on. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
It does. And I think that's like with everybody though. So it's, I know that people might say, oh, because you have a child with autism, to me, it's, we've integrated that into our life. It's not that, he's no more different, I think, than any other kid, although I know he is different. You know what I mean?
Of course.
He went to high school, he graduated with a regular diploma. He's got his AA degree. He's only a few slots short of credit short of a bachelor's degree.
Wow.
So it's just, it's just a matter of, how you perceive it, right? So, but he's considered high functioning. So we're very blessed.
I love seeing him come on and join you for episodes. That's always fun.
It is. He's a hoot.
Yeah. Well, you were speaking of the Orlando. Do you want to speak on the ASGO? Because I know that you guys are a big part of that. And, we know April's going to be rolling up here soon. And we'd love to have you back on for a special episode in April for Autism Awareness Month. But speak on how we can support, as well as the reselling community, to support Brady and the ASGO when that time comes. And speak on a little bit about that and what they are. And because I know I invited some parents who had some questions that hopefully they'll be popping in here to ask you, because they are friends and family of ours. They have a few family members who are autistic. So they have some questions that they're struggling finding how to adapt to make it part of their everyday life and contribute at home. So hopefully they'll come in and ask you some questions and maybe we can give them a little guidance. But if you want to speak on the ASGO, we'd love it, so that we can sort of get the reselling community ready to go so we can come support you and Brady.
Oh, that would be awesome. Thank you. So the Autism Society of Greater Orlando, ASGO, we have been here for just about 30 years. I think we just celebrated our 30th. And we're a local nonprofit organization. We get no funding from the government, from anybody else. So we have to raise all the money that comes here, and it supports our community. And by that, we help out with local law enforcement training. We do all the local law enforcement trainings here in Central Florida and around the whole state. And then we've actually been invited to go across the US, which is pretty awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
It really, really is. And then we do things for our members. So like for me, for example, we do SeaWorld, Sea of Dreams. We do Aquatica. We've done, we're doing the White Wolf, what is it? The Wolf Lodge?
The Great Wolf Lodge?
Great Wolf Lodge. Thank you. The Great Wolf Lodge. It's new to us. So we've not done that. So they're doing it in November. So it's just open to our group. And then we get to just kind of be together. So that way, if our kids are having a behavior or a meltdown or just don't want to behave, right? Then they're surrounded by people like us who understand it and can be like, we got you, no worries, or if we've got a runner, which mine used to do, he used to escape all the time. And so I always get a phone call. Hey, I got your kid. Hey, I got your kid. I'm like, oh my God, so that was before leashes were invented. So little tethering things, but
now, are you guys planning some more fundraisings for Brady that's coming up that you're going to be doing for Whatnot and all that stuff that we can come out and support you? Is that on your radar yet, or is that not put in stone yet?
It is. So it's not in stone yet, but Bradley and I like to do so we'll do it in April. So January, February, March. So March. So we'll do it in March. I had to do my thinking out loud, right? So we'll do it in March because April is when we have our walk. And so I'll make sure and, keep putting that out on my socials and stuff like that. Because you're right. We should probably in a couple months, I need to start thinking about that so I can be asking for donations and things like that. Or actually, I was thinking about having some of you guys come on and doing a couple of things that you would want to, donate for that. So yeah, I'm putting you on the spot.
Hey, you broke up there, Christy. So we won't have time to cover back that what part you just. I'm just kidding. We heard you, but yeah, I would love to be part of that. So
yeah, definitely.
Love to donate.
We would love to definitely donate to you.
Yay. Thank you.
So we would love to support you and Brady and whatever we can do to help you, whatever we can do on our podcast.
That's awesome. Thank you.
On our own
like
individual
you said,
shows to help support your awesome message and Brady and you, of course.
Thank you. And I hope that when the parents come in, just, if they have any questions, I'm trying to look at you and then look at my screen, but I look like I'm looking
sure
away from
Christine
you.
will do a great job of pulling up the questions if she sees them pop in. So
Rachel.
Yeah. Now, where do you source? Because I know now, hold on, before we do that, I know you love your dollhouses and your accessories.
Yes.
Because we met a fan of yours at a sale in West Virginia that knew you. What was it, Bev?
Wow.
Her name is Bev, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
She goes, wait a minute, I know her. I said, man, I've got a great friend who love all your stuff. She goes, well, who is she? I said, well, she's a friend of ours on Whatnot. She goes, wait a minute, I'm on Whatnot. She goes, who is she? I said, Collinsonthemove. She threw her hands up like, boy, I know her. So I was like, well, never mind. So that's when I sent you those pictures. She's like, well, tell her she wants to buy all my stuff. So where do you source? Where do you, or is that strictly the one category you stay in the most out of the plush and toys, unless, you get invited to a train or something?
Yeah. So the funny thing is I kind of fell into dollhouses, legit fell into it. And I had a friend last year who asked me about, if I wanted to buy her grandmother's items, her grandmother's, dollhouse items. And she goes, do you know if there's any wants for that? And I'm like, meh, let me give it a try. And it took off. And I was totally surprised. So, so that kind of jump started it, which was really exciting. And then from then on, I just look on HiBid. I look on Facebook Marketplace. Christy, Texas Mom's Closet, will often find me things in Texas, which is fantastic. And just, everywhere. Honestly, I'm pretty lucky to have some areas here locally that I can pick things up from. As a matter of fact, when I was in Fort Myers coming home, I actually met somebody on the way home. So it was pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't come across a lot of that stuff. That's why I immediately thought of you when we came across that. So it's it must be in different demographic areas that you find a lot of that, because we don't find any of that.
Well, we basically live or die on yard sales because we don't have much else up here. We don't have the bins. We got a couple thrift stores here and there, but I mean, we live and die from the yard sales. But that is something that we don't come across that often. Dollhouse furniture and
one
stuff
dollhouse,
like that.
brand new. It sold for $150. It was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
It was a vintage dollhouse that they hadn't put together yet. It's still in the box.
Oh, that's awesome.
Stuff we've really come across, I think.
Yeah.
Well, when Amanda was here and we had the girls' day at the bin, me and Heidi found pieces in a bin, but they were broken. But she was on one side and we both went, Chrissy.
That's awesome.
They were broke.
Aw.
But that was the first time I've ever seen, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Bev was the first time we ever came across anything
Any type-
dollhouse or
yeah.
accessories
Now,
related.
the funny thing about that is, though, we're talking about this now and saying that we never come across that stuff.
Right.
Now, when we go out
And-
this weekend, we
Now,
will find
now
a
watch
whole
tomorrow. I'll be
dollhouse for-
shooting
Yeah.
Chrissy pictures saying, Chrissy, is this good? Now,
I
is
say
there
pick
any,
it all up. Pick it
now,
all
is
up.
there any specific brands? Like, what are some of the, because we're novice
I
at
don't-
it. So, like, what are some of the best brands, or what would you like that you would pick up if you were out there sourcing? What is some good, teach us something about the dollhouses and the accessories and the furnitures, etc.
Well, it really kind of depends. I mean, so you've got something that, that's new in the package, right? So for example, and I brought this because I thought I was going to be cute, but it didn't work out. So like if you have like a door like this, and it's got like the little handle, see, it's got like the little door handle on it. And it's just a door. Like
Yeah.
pick it up, like pick these things up because it doesn't have a brand. It's just a basic, it's a basic dollhouse door.
Right.
People want that. Even it doesn't matter the color. It doesn't matter, how many panels it has. It looks just like your door at your house. So one of my favorite brands is called Houseworks. And the reason that is because it's vintage. So they have a lot of vintage stuff to it. I don't love the Dollar Tree stuff because it's just chintzy. Because my buyers don't like it, not because it's not a good thing, but I mean, if it's like for a beginner, then if you were going to like give it to your
Sure.
niece or nephew or something, then that's fine, or your kids, but not for collectors. Collectors want, the other kinds of thing. I'm trying to think of some really good ones. I have some Oriental ones that are on eBay right now that are listed for, I have a set and it's listed for 120.
Nice.
So you get anything from like the door that's like a couple bucks
Nice.
to like, it's really beautiful. And then of course, it's called wire wicker, the wicker that's
Yeah.
the wire. Anything like that. If you
Yeah.
find a whole pile of those, throw those up in a set and a lot, and then, put them together because those will sell for sure.
Is
Well,
there
looks
ones
like
that
Christy
are
already has you a suitcase full of stuff.
No, she did have one. She brought it here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is some of the items
what were you saying, Christine? Sorry.
they're stamped? Because the ones me and Heidi found, they were like stamped with like a
Sometimes.
emblem.
Yeah, sometimes they do. I mean, I've got some, they're called, I think if I'm going to say it right, but Biskeep or Beskeep, I can never say that word right. And they're a little pair of chairs. And if I was in the room, I would grab them. But they're a little pair of chairs, but they don't have like anything on them. You just gotta, it's Google image, honestly. I mean, that's
Yeah.
how I've been learning it. I mean, that's how we all kind of learn with everything,
Yeah.
right? It's like, which kind of shoe is this? You know what I mean? Even, but there's even those kinds of, chairs, they have a certain, I don't want to say feel or look, but you can tell they're like a little higher. They're a little higher priced kinds of thing, like 2 chairs for $30. And it's,
Wow.
crazy because it's amazing and it's a blessing and it's awesome all at the same time and it's exciting. And then you get to make things too. So I like making like hurricane lamps and designing tables and things like that. So it's kind of fun.
Awesome.
It is. It's a little
Yeah.
nice little fun hobby too
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, are you an avid collector as well of anything?
No. Mm-mm.
No?
Nope.
Nothing?
Nothing. Well, no, I
So
take
you're
it
not
back.
like the rest
So-
of us.
So yes,
We've all
yes,
got
I do.
problems.
Hold on, I'll show you. Like, hold on. Okay, you asked me and I'm going to show you now. So like this one, can you see it?
Can we make her big? Hold on, I'll make it big.
Looks like a rabbit's foot
No, it's not.
on top. On top. I didn't know if you were creating something.
It's just it's just like something cool design that I had gotten, and they're cattails. See the little cattail?
Oh yeah, now I can see
Oh
it better.
yeah.
See, I don't know if like there you
Is it
go.
a
Is that
little
better?
owl? Is it a
Yeah.
little owl
Like
up back
that?
in the back there, I think.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it's
Oh,
kind of
that's
cool.
cool.
I like that. And then I made this one myself. Like I took a toy and I just made it my creepy clown.
Awesome.
Hey.
It was
cool.
blue. It was just
Ooh,
blue and then I
that's
just
cool, though.
painted it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just something silly, but like, those kinds of things. So I collect a little bit. I don't collect a whole lot, but I collect a little bit. Yeah. Because otherwise I'd have no I would
Well,
not
it might be a
have
good
any money.
thing because, you know,
I've never had
sometimes,
money.
yeah, it's funny how that works. So when you do a show and then somebody gets on another show and spends more than what you just made, you know, so you do it right. Don't.
That would be me. Yes.
Resellers borderline hoarders over here at our house.
I've heard you say that. It's so funny.
It's not just me.
I'll be up in a minute, honey. I don't know what you're talking about. No.
As he's like putting everything away.
Yeah, as I'm hiding my
But we
stuff.
have to.
Yep.
But we have to. We have to enjoy what we do. Otherwise, what are we doing? You know, why are we doing it? And, you know, we all have different reasons, I think, for what we do. And, you know, I'll be totally transparent. I have not made what I used to make at the bank. And I'm okay with that. You know, we're not starving. You know, we're okay. And I'm really glad that I have this job that I just absolutely flippin' love. Like, I can't even tell you. So much so that, like, and I'm gonna, Rachel, you're gonna love this, because I'm gonna put Rachel out there for a second. So when we went to FlipCon the first year, and Rachel called me and she was like, "Hey, can you talk?" And I'm like, Rachel Strickland wants to talk to me. Oh my God. Oh my God. And she's, as y'all know, she's the chillest girl. But I was so fangirling because I'm like, Rachel Strickland wants to talk to me. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then, of course, then it just like started out. You know, I met Christy, I met Coco, I met all these beautiful people. And I'm like, holy smokes, there are people out there like me that do this for a job. Like, and they want to be friends, and this is wild. Like, it was just a different, I never knew that this world even existed. Never.
It's a big difference with this reseller community, isn't it? Like welcoming and just great all around genuine people for the most part. And, you know, you're always going to have some people out there that, but for the most part, I think 95 that we've seen so far, 95% of the people we've ever come across are just genuine, down to earth, just, they're here having fun, but doing what they love to support their families. But
agreed.
They don't. Yeah, they're having fun. Is why they do it, and that's what we all want to do as a job anyway. Isn't that our goal? Is to find a job that you truly love and have fun with, and you know. So I think we're all finding that as you do your normal 9 to 5 gets old, and then if you get to do something like this, there should be nothing to hold you back. You know, you're doing it for yourself and your family. Have fun with it, but you should be full go at all times, wanting to enjoy it. So,
yeah.
We've
and no comparing.
We've met you guys. Like, we've met some amazing people.
Yeah, I think Sean kind of. Yeah, Sean started into it kind of without me. I was working like an evening shift, so I would do like a 3 to like sometimes 10, 11 o'clock. And when I would come home from work, he would talk about all these people, and I'm like, "Who are all these people?" All these people he's like, the Whatnot crew, and I'm like, "Oh, the Whatnot crew." And so finally, it's like once I left, I was able to leave my job, and I got to meet everybody. I was like, wow, I was like, this is really a good community of people where we all really get along and enjoy helping each other out, and it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to hear that too, because like, you know, we all have our reasons, right? And then now you're here, so you can attest to it, which is, it speaks volumes. Yeah.
And it's very easy to get sucked into something like this because, you know, you realize that, you know, for her, she did not like it at the beginning, which I'm sure you've heard us talk about before, but you know, you start bringing in some of the stuff when you're out there and you start seeing stuff you love and you like, it's hard not to fall into the whole routine of, man, I want to do this. This is fun. You know, it just brings back a lot of great memories. Like we said before, with her nostalgia from our childhoods, but our own children's childhood. It brings back so many great memories for us. So, yeah, I think she buys stuff to hold on to it, and then she'll sell it. But she just wants to have that little bit of a week to bring back memories of her kids, and then she'll get rid of it.
But I get too much. I do get too much. So
okay, so yes, I can feel that, and that's why I'm like trying to downsize. Well, not trying. I am downsizing my storage unit because I just, I got in about I had a little bit, so I need to get that out of there. So, yeah. If y'all need anything, let me know.
Well, we will. Hey, I got a real important question for you.
Oh dear.
How are you and your neighbor doing? Are they still not talking to you, or are they sort of still turning away and walking away? You know what I'm talking about. Let me before you answer that, for everybody that don't know, I was in Chrissy's show. We were doing an early Halloween show. She was dressed up. I would say this is probably early October, well before Halloween.
Yes.
She hears a knock on the door in the middle of her show. She told us, "Oh, hold on." She's in a full get-up. I hear her go to the door, and you can hear her talking. And next thing you know, she comes back. She's already like giggling, all going nuts. And she had to tell us, she goes, "Guys, my new neighbors just came over, was asking us questions. I walked out into an outfit." And she said the look they gave me is like, "Oh, shit, who is this lady?" And then we come back a week later to one of her other shows, and she said that when she walked outside, they were walking down the sidewalk, and when they saw her, they immediately did an abrupt 180 and went the other way. So, are they still acting that way with you?
I don't even know. I don't even know who they are. Like, I've never even met them.
To this day.
To this day.
Oh boy. Wow. Well, you had a great impact. That was a hilarious show.
What were you dressed up as?
I'm like, if you could just come in and see what I'm doing and why I'm dressed up like a tourist, it would be different.
Yep, she had a tourist outfit and everything on, man. It was funny.
Like, let me explain it.
Yeah. Oh,
that's funny.
That's awesome.
Did not let you explain it.
No, or trick or treat at my house. No, I don't know if they did or not. probably
not.
Like, stay away from that house.
Their kid candy and said, "Stay away from her house." Yeah.
Exactly. Oh gosh.
Hey, now, are you strictly doing Whatnot, or are you also doing? I know you used to do eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari and stuff. Are you still on all those platforms, or have you toned it back, scaled it more, or what?
I'm still on eBay. eBay is my main. And then Poshmark, I mean, I never make a sale. Like, I've not made a sale in probably a year. I don't know why I'm even cross-posting over there. And Mercari, I don't do anymore.
No.
And then I also have knickknacks that I sell on, or District, however you want to call it. Yeah. So I sell under Jocelyn. So yeah, I try to like be diversify all my sellings of everything. But I don't have a big following over there because I'm not really putting in the work. So, you know, you got to put the work in to get that reciprocated. So yeah. But yeah, I do it on, I mostly am on eBay. As a matter of fact, I was just telling Christy that I'm at 410 to my 500 goal listing this, like, to have that many in my store. Yeah. So I've only got 90 to go. So yeah.
Nice.
It's difficult to do both. That's what we're kind of juggling right now is like, you know, when we are like doing more Whatnot shows, our eBay listing kind of suffers and then vice versa. Yeah. So it's like, it's hard to find a balance.
And I think that contributes to me just still doing a 9 to 5, which then turns into like sometimes 12 and 14-hour days. So I have to, she wants to learn everything, but I don't want to overload her so quickly to where she, you know, falls out of love with it or feels like she's doing it all by herself. I don't want that. I enjoy doing this with her. So
yeah,
we got to find that right balance, and we're still learning. It's still going to take us time to be able to adjust our whole schedule with everything. But, you know, we've never done any other platforms. So that's why we were just curious how everybody else does with their platforms. I know everybody sells different items, but
yeah. Well, that's the struggle, I think, that's common among us is that, that's a good question, Christy. She and I were just on eBay Live today, but I think that's the struggle. And the good thing, what I really love about having like all the diversity we have with these platforms is that you can take the time on each one. However, like you guys just said, it's so hard if you are in one of them that's live selling so much, like whatnot, and then
Yeah.
you forget to make that time to do that. So that's where kind of like that schedule, and nobody wants to have that word. I think I like
Yeah.
schedule. I think it's a routine schedule, whichever word you want to use. It's the same to me.
I'm a
We have
routine.
it, but to commit to that, and I tell you, since I started doing that, it has helped me tremendously kind of find my joy back. Like, because I was losing my joy for a while. I was literally, in all honesty, I was losing my joy. I didn't want to even do whatnots. I don't want to even do shows. I don't want to sell anything. I'm done, kind of thing. And so, and it
I'm
was
in that
because I
right
got
now.
overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I'm in that right now. I'm burnt.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
And especially working.
Yeah.
And then he's like, Chrissy,
Yeah.
just you do it. You do
Yep.
it.
I need
I'm
a break from it all.
Okay.
It takes a lot.
It does. It does take a lot. And you guys have a couple. So like I'm a single. So,
Right.
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is fine. I mean, I like that you guys have that pair, because I always wonder, like, and maybe I've heard it, but remind me anyways. So of the pair of you, like, do you split the shipping? Do you do it all together? Like, how does that work for you guys?
Ryan, Christine?
I help out with shipping sometimes.
Yeah.
Like if I'm here with the show with her, I do it. When she does shows while I'm at work, obviously
I do it by myself. But in the beginning, we did it together.
Yeah.
We did everything together. And then we were like, okay, he showed me everything, like what Sean said he's trying to show Mel. And then once I got it, I just started doing it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So we're doing the same thing. We're doing the same thing.
She don't need us for anything no more.
Most of it.
Yeah, I do most of it just because,
try
like
to
I said,
help
she's
out
still
when I can.
learning, and when I'm not here, sometimes it's hard for me to show her. So she's taken it upon herself to when we go sourcing, she'll come downstairs into the area. She'll grab a whole bunch of stuff that needs pricing. She's very organized. I mean, if you would see the amount of spreadsheets she has on her computer,
Love a spreadsheet.
everything is categorized, broken down into every little thing for her to see, but she prices everything out. So when I come home, if I got to list something, she's already got the prices for me.
That's awesome.
And then she's now starting to take pictures, and she'll just, that way, everything when I come home,
It's ready to go.
it's ready to go. Just grab the pictures,
Yeah.
list or ship. But
I mean, I've taped up a few boxes and packages.
she's
and
taped
stuff
up a
like
few
that.
boxes. She's talking more, so,
Yeah.
so she's
Yes.
falling into a rhythm, and it's all about confidence and just having fun. We're all sitting here having fun talking. She's sitting here it's the same thing. Just have fun, be yourself. We want to hear people talk about just, hey, surround yourself with people with good vibes, good positive mentality, good people. You'll fall suit with them instead of letting people drag you backwards that are just maybe, hey, too lazy to do this. They put you down instead of looking in the mirror. So find yourself some good vibes, good people, and just let them keep you grounded and focused and just stay positive. So
I totally agree. And Ryan, you'll be back to your old cheerful self with it again. You just ride the wave. Don't let anybody, beat you up, basically, and don't beat yourself up, because you know what? I'm getting back into it. Like I literally had to just kind of find some things around here that I just needed to make myself find that joy again. And I did. I was like, my garage sales and things like that, where I was just getting rid of stuff because I'm like, I am overwhelmed. I cannot do this like I am, and do all the things that I need to do. And like, Sean said, my medical stuff too. So we got to take care of ourselves. We got to make sure that happens. And, you've got Christine to lean on, of course, and then you've got all of us. So, I mean, we're out here for you.
hey, just come into any of you guys. Come into our shows, laugh it up. Even if it gives you 30 minutes to an hour of freedom, laugh it up. Come in and joke about us all.
Yes.
Just have some laughs with us. That's what it's about. Maybe we can take your mind off it for an hour. Maybe that'll help you, just snap out of something for a moment. We all are all here for each other. If you don't know us, come spend some time in all our shows. You will realize that we are all welcoming. Have some fun, but we're all here for each other. I know that our Whatnot crew, they talk daily, but those people go back. Yeah, Boy, those people on the West Coast, there's sometimes our phone's going off at like 11 and 12. We're like, damn, you guys are still talking,
Turn
man.
that off. Like, turn that thing off.
I know, East Coast, man. Think of your East Coast friends once in a while. Damn.
Oh my gosh.
I was gonna say, we get that on our shows a lot too, and I know I joke about it. It's like we always say, okay, about 11 o'clock, we've like, okay, our final scan, and you know, as soon as like the words come out, final scan of the night, it just like everybody pops in the show, everybody's making requests.
Yep.
And so then we end up being stuck on for like another 45 minutes to an hour, and here it is
Exactly.
night.
I was gonna say, and do you have?
And see, that's what I mean. I don't care.
Drives me
What do you
crazy.
want?
I'm like, do you have one of these? Do you have one of these? I'm like, look in the store.
Yes. Yes.
So rude.
It's like they're allergic to looking in the store.
it really is.
Understand that. We spend all this time putting this stuff in this auction
worst.
tab. Can you please go look at it?
Yes.
I'm the worst. Sorry.
And this morning, Mimo was great. Like the people that were asking, and she was like, "It's in there. It's in there." Like, you know, and I was like, "You go, Mimo."
Like, I ain't got time to look through my 500 listings. Just look.
Right.
Yeah,
Do
we
you see
try
all
to
the flush
pop.
behind me?
We try to
Type
pop up
it in, and
those
it'll bring
corners.
whatever you're looking for right up in front of you. It's not hard.
And Ryan, I'm not throwing you under the bus, but this was just like Ryan the other day. He was looking for something. Somebody asked him for something, and poor guy, he was like, "You're gonna have to come back when Christine's on." I don't know. Totally honest, totally upfront, and we have all felt like that. And I've done that. I'm like, I don't know. We're gonna skip it. I'm just gonna delete it out of here. I don't know where it's at. I'm like, I got nothing. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Christy asked a good question earlier about, do we think, what was the question? It was like, do we think the vibe will be the same?
The eBay question, eBay live question right there.
Yeah.
eBay Live.
Yeah.
Do you think the eBay live can ever match the vibe as Whatnot? I do not personally. Whatnot's too far along. I think eBay waited way too long to do what they're doing. They missed the bus. I mean, I get eBay, people going live on eBay all the time on my thing. I've never once clicked on it to even see what they're doing. I don't even care.
Right. Okay. Sean, what do you think?
I don't. We've never done it, and I honestly, speaking to most, I've never heard much of the people around us ever say they've used it before.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
we've
same.
never used it.
I think you have to be.
Have you used it a lot? And what do you think?
I'm sorry.
Have you? Ryan said something about having to be approved. I mean, is that something that you do frequently, or?
No,
Yes.
I don't think everybody can do it.
No. So we learned that on eBay Live. I mean, on eBay Open, past couple days, that you have to have 10,000 followers on social media, and you have to have there's criteria. So that was the biggest one that stuck out in my head, because I don't, right? So I'm like, okay, well, they're not going to want mine. And then there was, like I said, there's other criteria that you have to have, and they're very selective on who they have on there. And like the guy from Storage Wars is on there. And there was another one.
The one guy, the German dude?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, he's in there. And so I was like, yeah, it's not the same. Like, we're not speaking the same language. You know what I mean? So I'm with you. I think that the vibe is not the same at all, because there's not this either. Like, there's not this community.
Right.
You know, they were throwing out words like, you know, when you do it the first month, you're gonna lose a few $1,000s.
Wow.
I don't know about. Well, I could say for me, I don't have a few $1,000s just to lose.
Right.
I could lose a couple dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple dollars I could lose on shipping every once in a while. That's okay. That, you know, because I've got other sales. But a few thousand, I beg your pardon. No, thank you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Don't sign me up for that.
Yeah. It's really, it seems like Whatnot's growing immensely, because we're starting to see and it's so funny. We see so many young sellers come into our shows, and next thing you know, we're seeing all their shows coming and coming and coming. So it's like, it's just snowballing. and more
Yes.
and more and more.
Yes.
Mhm.
And and it doesn't have to be the dollars, which is fantastic.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
you can sell your, like Rachel, you can sell your Coach bags for, $100 and more. And then you can have, but you can also buy them for less than that because they need to be refurbished. So it's like all those things can happen. They
Yeah.
can all happen on this, on Whatnot. There was one girl, I can't remember her name, blonde, young, adorable, Katie. Anyways, but she literally just sells pallets, and she's like, okay, guys, I'm gonna put this as and it says the title on the bottom, and it's a medium. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, next. And I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah.
Like,
And it sells very quickly, doesn't it?
Yes.
it does.
You were
Yeah.
there.
She's got a following, and I tried once, and I was like, yeah, I can't keep up. Like that's crazy cool, but not. I can't. Like I can't go that fast.
Yeah. No, that's a lot behind the scenes
Mhm.
going that quick, trying to keep track of everything. So
Yeah, and I know
Yeah.
she has people behind the scenes to like put the numbers on things like that, but one person, hi, yeah, no.
Yeah.
yeah.
Y'all have seen my live streams. I'm clumsy. I would trip over things.
That's why we come for the entertainment. We know it's all a show. It's all a show. We're on to you, Chrissy. You're not. You're just part of your Whatnot show.
That's true. Secretly, I'm a millionaire, and I just want to have fun and just be clumsy all over the place. That's
There you go.
I lose thousands a day.
Then how come you haven't been buying plush in my show if you're a
Right?
millionaire?
I'm gonna buy them all. Take them on my yacht.
So what do you got planned for the rest of your, next month coming up with Whatnot, or your other, do you have any big events coming up that you're traveling to, or you got any big shows coming up that you're set up for?
Well, Friday I have my continuation of kind of clearing out my my storage unit. So Friday I have some stuff coming out from that, and then let me think. I don't know. I mean, just regular like my Dollhouse shows on Mondays, and then what else do I have going on? We have, like I said, social skills. So we have that with the Autism Society. I know that's personal, but still, I always count like that part of my life. And then what else? I can't think of anything. I mean, we've got just normal Whatnot things. That's really it. Really, just trying to get my storage unit cleaned out. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like.
Are you
That's,
trying to totally wipe it clean?
sorry.
Go ahead, Ryan.
No sourcing until you get the storage unit cleaned out?
Correct. Unless I'm with somebody, like unless I'm with you guys, like Coco, you or Christy comes down, I don't source unless it's Dollhouse. Mm-mm.
Gotcha.
I do little things like that where I'm like, okay, I have to move this, and then I will go source. Because
Yep.
if I don't, I'm just gonna keep sourcing,
Yep.
Mhm.
Exactly. And you guys have seen my storage unit. I have some really good things in there. I have some Tiffany lamps.
Wow.
Yep. They're up far away. And I'm like, you know what? I just can't even think about it. I can't even think about it because then I get mad and I want to toss everything. And I'm like, that's not the mature thing to do. It's like, obviously I'm not going to do that. But I have a lot of good stuff in there. I've got some really nice wool. I got a couple of nice wool jackets that were for free. I've got, I accidentally brought home the bin today that has something I cannot sell on Whatnot. And it's only because it's just giant. I've got computer monitors. I didn't realize it because we were just like I pull like 3 or 4 bins out and I'm like, okay, and that's it. That's all we're going to do for my show. Because whatever's left over, I've got to take back,
Right.
And I'm like, great. I
Yeah.
have these. Where did I get these things from? I have no idea.
Do you utilize Facebook Marketplace for some of those items that you may not want to ship? I mean, do you that's because we do that as well at times for things that I do not want to ship. Like I've got some Victorian lamps that we find very cheap,
Oh wow.
but I don't want to ship it.
Yeah.
Because idiots out there break stuff all the time. No matter if you put fragile or fragile, however they want to say it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But they break it. So
Yep.
do you utilize Facebook Marketplace much?
Yeah. I have quite a bit on there actually, and it's funny because my friends ask me to sell their items for them often, and so I'm like, okay, that's fine. They've got like this weight bench, for example, and I know I could ship some of those, but oh my gosh, like that would be challenging, right? And so, and I'm up for a challenge. I'm always up for a challenge, but I'm like, they want the whole set gone. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I put it on there for a couple weeks. And then I've gotten a couple bites here and there. Would you bring it down to 100? I'm like, no, go kick rocks. And yeah, exactly. And so I put it to where like here's for this much, and then I broke it down. So if you want the weight bench or the weights or the free whatever the dumbbells are, or whatever. So I put those out there. So sorry about my hand gestures.
Oh, it's all right. We all talk with our hands.
You think I'm Italian.
I do it too. So.
We all do it.
Yeah.
What, Ryan have to go potty? Is he okay? Yeah. He had to go potty break.
But so to answer your question, so yes, I do utilize Facebook Marketplace, and I like it most of the time. It's those one-offs that are like, is this available? I'm like, no.
Yeah. I know a lot of times too. It's like weeding through all the spammers.
Yeah,
that's what
the
makes
spammers have gotten so bad anymore, and certain items that we sell that I can't meet at a local pickup. So instead of having people come, I have to go through a big background check because I don't let just anybody come to my house. I got three women. Yeah. I got 3 women, so I don't let just anybody come to my dang house. So I do thorough background checks now because there's so many fake people out there.
Yeah.
So Marketplace has died down for me just because I don't have the time to weed out all the fakes anymore.
Right.
We used Marketplace a lot when we were repurposing furniture, and that's what like got us into it, because we would, and I know he said this on previous podcast episodes and stuff, that we would pay for our family vacations and stuff by buying furniture and repurposing and then selling on Facebook Marketplace.
Because we would go out to auctions and you get those dollar items and nobody wants to move those furniture pieces. Well, we'd buy them for $1 and fix them up and sell them for $1,200 within like 2 weeks.
That's awesome.
But
I love that. Yeah.
But we enjoy this more now than furniture. So
yes,
I know the money's better sometimes with furniture, but this is more enjoyable.
Yeah. Well, there's like some pieces of furniture that are small enough that you can flip. Like Christy had talked me into getting, and I'm sorry, Christy, I haven't listed it yet, but this really cute and it's not this small, but it's a regular seat that you sit on. It's like a rattan seat with a really cute green cushion, and it was $3.99. And she's like, Chrissy, these sell for like $50. You could even do it for $40 on Facebook. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
It's out in the garage.
Is it out in the garage? Because you haven't listed it?
Haven't listed it yet. No.
I think the only furniture we've ever bought is a peacock chair.
Yeah, and it was bad.
We should have never bought it.
We should have never bought it. But at the time,
it had holes in it.
At the time, it was the big thing, and everybody was like, "Oh, if you can get it, you can make $500." And we're like, "Oh, no." And then we saw one, and they wanted 25.
I think we ended up selling it for 20.
Yeah,
but you got rid of it.
Right.
Yeah. But it took a long time.
It was in our office forever.
It was in our office forever. Like even the patients, I was like, "You like that chair? Take it.
Please just take it. Yeah. I'll give you $10. You take it."
I think we've all had those buys and taken a few hits here and there. So it's par for the course. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I agree.
Now, how far are you from your friends down there, Ryan and Christine and Coco? Because I saw you just did a show with Coco.
So Coco and I are about just less than an hour away from each other, so not far. And then Ryan and Christine are on the coast, and I'm in the center of Florida, so we're about 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
It's a little bit further.
Yeah. Now,
just a little bit.
You don't ever go to meetups, right? Because you ever have time for that at all?
I could make time.
Yeah.
I could make time if it was somebody like you guys. Yes, I would. But I really do. I think that it would be it could be beneficial if I did, go out there. Like Coco and I went to the Whatnot one last year, and that was fun. So if they do that again, then yeah, I would do that. But the eBay ones, I just haven't just pulled the trigger, and just signed up for it, because they have it here all the time. They have it in downtown Orlando. and there's a couple that runs it. So I don't know who they are, but if I went, I'd meet them, and then I would know who they are, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not very social. I have to have somebody go with me.
Not enough time to do everything.
Yeah.
No.
That's the,
Yeah.
the hard part.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
eBay Live, I think their events are so far from us that it's just tough for us to get there. But, we went to Nashville because we really wanted to meet Christine and Bob and Amanda. So,
Right?
yeah.
That was a nice 9.5-hour drive for us.
Wow.
But it was worth it. It was worth it.
It was.
Well, how many days did you guys stay there?
For
We
like
went-
15 minutes.
15, Ryan will say 15 minutes. It felt like 15 minutes.
We went, I think you guys went down Thursday, right?
We got there Friday, afternoon.
We got there early
Maybe around
Friday
noon
before the first
or
event
afternoon.
at 5:00, I think started maybe at that outdoor restaurant place, a little
Yeah.
thing, meet up. So we went there. I think we all hung out there for like 3 or 4 hours, and then we rolled out, and then we all went sourcing the next day.
Mhm.
And then we went to the arcade, and me and Mel were like,
We went to the bins before the arcade.
yeah, we went to the bins and then
I
the
said you had
arcade.
to source.
We went
Yes.
we went sourcing because
Yeah.
our yard sale.
John took us on the worst yard sale route I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh,
Our ideal plan was, hey, everybody's hitting north, we'll roll south, and
hit the community
we
center.
should have just kept going because we found
Oh,
crap. But
Sometimes it works out.
So
Sometimes
it happens,
Yeah.
Yep.
it happens. But we came back and
We went to the bins. The bins were great. We found some.
we went to
stuff
the
there,
bins,
yeah.
had some fun.
Mel fell in love with Vince. That was her
Yes.
first.
Yeah.
oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she fell in love, and then we went and saw everybody at the arcade, and me and her made the decision. You know what? Do we want to stay at our nasty hotel that had, I think, just sketchy stuff happening all night of the hours,
No.
or do we just say
Oh,
screw
no.
it? We're gonna just drive home. So we left you guys, I think, at like 8:00.
About 8:30, and
And
we
then-
drove all night.
Yeah, we went to Buc-ee's, got loaded up on snacks and foods.
We spent about an hour and a half at Buc-ee's, I think.
Yeah.
Got food and changed clothes and,
Yeah.
and just got into comfy clothes for the drive. And
So,
Just drove home.
so wait a minute. I have a question.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. Okay, so you got there Friday and then didn't stay the night?
We got there Friday. We left
Friday
early.
night. Okay.
we
Saturday.
left Saturday
Yeah.
night.
We were gonna stay till
Didn't
Sunday,
stay
but
at the hotel.
They did what we did
stayed at.
the first year. They did.
Okay, because
thing we
that's
did.
what I got confused on because I was like, wait a minute, the hotel was so bad you couldn't even stay one night in it. Oh gosh.
yeah, no, that was we stayed
were-
one night,
we
but
were-
very little
we
sleep.
were
Stayed at
very
a
tired
different
Friday
place.
night.
That
So,
wasn't good.
and then, once we started looking around and saw things in the daylight.
And
we're
we were scared of leaving our vehicles unattended with stuff
Mhm.
that we had sourced, even though
Yeah.
it wasn't a ton, it was
Yeah.
still enough.
Our room was in the back side of
Oh,
the hotel.
where the
And, we
shenanigans
had a
happen.
bed back there too, and it was
Yeah.
it was just not. It wasn't
Yeah.
comfortable.
But next year we got different plans, so we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully, we're all at the same place.
Yes.
Yeah, we just got to make sure we book early enough and we can all get there.
Mhm.
So, but I think Chrissy said she wants to come, so you heard her. She just got to be invited. We just got to give her enough notice. So,
Chrissy.
I feel you under
I
the
think
bus, Chrissy.
I think it's in
You're
April.
live.
It is into April.
Yeah.
End of April.
April.
A great
Yeah.
time to come down there and do a live podcast for Autism Awareness Month.
Yeah. I can do it this way.
But it won't be the same. You got to be
I
there.
know.
The internet
I
sucks
know.
down in Nashville. You got to be live with us.
Well, we could always have one here too,
I know. I said that. I said Florida. We
need a Florida one
We need to have a Florida one.
in the winter, so everybody from the cold states can come down and
And
source.
Mhm.
That would be ideal.
That would be
Yeah.
perfect. Yes.
You guys would have to fly then, huh? And then rent a car?
No, I'm driving.
You drive.
I flew enough in my life when I was single for work
Yeah.
across this whole country. Well, I haven't fleed across America. I've
Across
flown across
America.
America.
I was
Flown across
gonna say,
America.
Did you flee
Yeah.
across America?
No, I've flown across America, but I'm done. I'd rather drive, spend the time in the car, and sightsee.
Yeah.
I won't fly anymore. I'm done.
My brother says the same thing. He flies when he has to. It's it's out of necessity,
Ryan.
That's me.
not out of
If I can drive there, I'm driving.
Yeah.
He
I'd
says the
rather
same
drive
thing.
24. We drove to Florida one time, and we left one time at 4 p.m. and we got down there at 5 p.m. and we drove straight through the whole time just because I'd rather just drive.
We made
Yeah.
lots of stops and
Yeah.
and we were sightseeing on the way also.
Yeah.
Stopping at different places. So it took us a while.
Yeah. Well, and that's the best part is like if it's not an emergency and you can actually enjoy it, then why not enjoy it? Like that's the whole thing. We went on a family vacation a few years ago to go visit family in Kentucky, and my father-in-law, bless his sweet heart, he says, you know what time you guys leaving? And I'm like, we're gonna leave between, I don't know, 4 and 6. And he's like, it's a 14-hour drive. I'm like, okay, well, we have the address, so we know where we're going. And he's like, well, how about if I get to your house and then we drive together, like, what is it, carpool, right?
Carpool.
And I'm like, no, thank you. No, thank you. I'm like, you have the address, we have the address.
Right.
We will get there about the same time. I'm not going to have you like be worried that I'm not following you on the road,
Right.
or watch you on the road, because he makes me nervous in general. But I'm like, it's all good. We'll get there, Dad. Don't worry. We'll be fine. And sure enough, we got there around the same, like within 10 minutes of each other. And I'm like, and we'd stopped too. We did stop. We, went to wherever we had a little lunch to go. But we didn't like hurry, but we didn't like make it, gotta hurry up and get there. Cause I'm like, the house is going to be there when we get there. That house is not moving.
Right.
We're fine.
Right.
We're good. We got this.
Nope.
But yeah, I'd like to drive. I don't mind it as long as it's not like, a hurried thing. I don't like to be, I don't like to be hurried so much. Like, it's just, I know that we're on time limits and I like my schedules and I like that. I like maintain those things, but don't rush me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think we rush enough. It's nice
Yeah.
to actually just feel like you're not on anybody's clock or a watch. You're
Exactly.
just
When you get there, you get there.
yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah. Because it'll be there. No matter what it is,
Mhm.
it will be there.
Yep.
There's, no amount of going any faster than you need to, or, having road rage or anything like that. Like, it's not necessary. I mean,
it's not
I have
like
it in my
going to a
car,
yard
but
sale. It's not like going to a yard sale or something trying to beat everybody there. So
right?
that's the only time road rage is allowed.
I have seen some of that though. Like, I have seen people kind of go a little nutty, and I'm like, okay, have a nice
We've
day.
seen it a lot more recently. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have, I don't want to say competitors, but we have people that look at us as competitors. And once we get to a community sale or something like that, and we see the same people over and over again now,
Yeah,
they see us,
exactly.
and they'll run to their cars just to go beat us down the next one, or they'll pull up. This one guy, we kid you not, he literally pulled up. His car was still in movement
rolling.
and rolling. And he got out,
jumping out the door.
and he literally ran to the yard sale.
I would have been cracking up. I'd have been filming him.
Yeah, I should have got that on camera.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, and there he goes again.
Yeah.
We had one lady like race us down the
Yeah.
driveway. We were walking down the driveway and she came from nowhere and just took
Okay.
off running.
Yep.
Get up here.
I can't imagine anything being so like, I mean, I know things are great. Like, I understand that, but like, no. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know what we're looking for, and you
Right.
guys are just taking off running, or they'll come and just immediately grab. They were looking at us the other day, and they came right in and started grabbing everything out of our box, and we're like, all this stuff here, 80 boxes, and you come to our box.
Mine.
Mine. I sound like Finding Nemo. Mine. I'm gonna have that button. That's gonna be my new
That's our
button.
next shirt.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm gonna
good.
take one of those buttons yard sale with me, Chrissy. Great idea, and go mine. Yeah.
Yes.
Bring your own colored stickers, the blue or green, and just be like putting them all in the one things that you want. And be like, I'm just going to take this and this and
Yes.
this.
Hey, no wonder Chrissy gets free stuff. She goes and looks at people's color codes and brings her own stickers to change prices. Smart. I like it. Now, when you guys travel, do you guys like us spend time? Do you ever source when you're out traveling for vacations, or
Yeah, I love it too much not to. Yeah, every chance I can. I even when we're going to St. Augustine for our family vacation, and St. Augustine is it's a small town. Of course,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
going to have like antiques and thrift stores and
I like
things.
St. Augustine.
Yeah.
It's also a rock and roll little area. A lot of little bars and places for music. We have my cousin is good friends with Barry from
38 Special.
38 Special. And they're in St. Augustine. We met them up here. They came up here and did a show, and we went and met with them and sat with them for a few hours. And he told us about St. Augustine. And when we made our trip to Florida, we stopped there. And we loved it. It was so cool, small, but it was an awesome little town, and it was just like a music festival 24/7.
Yeah.
So it was great.
It's historic. It's where we live. You know what I mean? It's our history. It's got the fort there. It's got all kinds of, other things to do. I mean, lots of ice cream shops. They have new mom and pop restaurants popping up all the time. They have the Christmas store there, which I absolutely love. So, we enjoy it every time we go. It's really a nice place. Yeah, I agree.
Just play it off your phone.
What is Amanda talking about?
I don't know. Maybe it's her cellmate typing that. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm like,
Amanda,
I'm not quite sure what's happening.
Quit sharing your phone with her, man.
Just play it off your
Gosh,
phone.
I'm like, Amanda. Oh, mine.
Oh,
Yes, Amanda.
mine.
Mine.
Oh,
Happy
wow.
anniversary, Amanda, Bobby. Happy anniversary.
10 years.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been married?
17.
17, I was 17.
17.
He's got 17. I got 17.
How long, y'all?
24 years. 24.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Feels like forever.
Feels like forever.
Yes, it does.
lot of
Sometimes it don't. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it don't.
Yeah.
Well, we've known each other since 9th grade. So that's another thing with our son starting 9th grade.
Yeah.
That's when we met, but we never dated.
Mm-hmm.
So it brought that back. Like, he's
Yeah.
in 9th grade. We met each other.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you don't see a lot of that anymore. I mean, we're hopeful. Our oldest daughter, she's 20. She's got her boyfriend right now that they've known since they've been 8 years old.
Oh my gosh.
They played soccer like on co-ed teams
They've
together.
been together
Yes.
forever.
Oh
And then
my
they were so shy to talk to each other. And then finally they hit that moment of where they hit their, 13 and started talking, and it's just gone forever. And they've already got plans for kids and wedding and all that
Oh
stuff.
man.
So they've been high school sweethearts, but it
That's
does
awesome.
it does occur. So
Yep.
It does. It's really cool. I mean, you get to see the growth that they have, every day is different with teenagers. Christine and Ryan will know. It's just they're, you never know what you're going to get when they wake up, and it's super fun. So, sometimes it's awesome. Sometimes it's not so awesome, but as they get older, the relationship changes, it shifts. And so if, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see your adults, grow into the humans that they are growing into and still watch them evolve. I mean, it's amazing. And especially when you have like siblings or cousins or family members that you're around that they can hang out with, or even their friends, you know what I mean? You can just watch the whole group kind of evolve together, and it's pretty awesome.
it is. And I
Did
think
you all see this? Someone's dealt with Gina for 38 years. Can you all believe that?
38 years. Oh man,
my.
that guy needs an
You
award.
win.
Yeah.
McDonald's and
I've only had to deal with her for
High
6 months in the shows. I
How
can
long
only
have
imagine.
you and your husband been together?
32, I think.
So just like you and Ryan, we met in high school. My mom would not let me date him because he was a little bit older, and so we had to wait just like a year and a half before I was allowed to date him. So so we knew each other since high school.
Wow.
Yes. And then he graduated, and then a couple years later I graduated. But we never were serious in high school. We just dated, and so after high school, we kind of came back around together and been together since then. And I graduated in 100 years ago. So, however many years that is. Yeah.
let's just say it's a long time. So
It's a very long time. I'm gonna get some more water.
yeah.
No, he's pretty awesome. He works hard. He does everything he can for our family, and I have some complaints that I won't share on YouTube. So there we go.
That's all right. We'll save that for after the show when you
That's
can.
right.
Because Christine does it to us all the time. We all know.
No, but he's a good guy. I mean, like the girls have met him. He's a hoot and a half. But obviously, I wouldn't still be with him, right? If he wasn't at least a little funny.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's got this to put up with. Hello.
know.
Says, Bob and I met on Plenty of Fish.
Oh, I thought y'all looked familiar. Yeah.
I'm lost. What the hell is Plenty of Fish? I'm lost.
It's
The
a
dating app.
website.
Dating website.
It's a dating website.
Oh. Oh. You should have swiped left, Bob.
Sean's like, oh, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I met her at a strip joint.
No.
You know,
No.
I came out to
Oh,
some
my
music.
God.
He started making it rain, and we were hooked ever since. I'm just kidding.
We actually met at the Charlestown racetrack. I worked there. And he would come up with his family and they would bet on the horse racing. And I was actually what was called a mutual teller. I would take the bets and take the money. So we just started talking. That
I
day.
opened my wallet
Oh,
too
cool.
wide one day, and she saw all the money.
It took a while. And he kept coming to my window, but he would never really talk to me. So finally, I wrote my
Aw.
phone number on the back of his ticket.
That's
And that's what started.
that's
it.
Go,
That's
girl,
because-
go.
That's
Yeah.
because one night, because I had been coming up there, the lady next to her, they always had the same people every night sitting next to each other.
Mhm.
She took a break, so I came to her window next to her, and the lady looks at me. She said, "Just so you know, she has a boyfriend, and he works here at the track."
Oh.
So I
Oh.
respected that, and I stood back, even though I was all head over heels wanting to ask her out.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to be that person to try to get involved in
Yeah.
the middle. So I respected
Awesome.
and stepped back. Well, next thing you know, probably a week or two later, next thing you know, I walk up to bet a ticket, and she just finally said, "Here," threw me a ticket, and I looked, and she said, "Call me."
Awesome.
And I called her that very night. So that's how
Nice.
interested I was. But when she said the green light was good, I took it. So
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So
Yeah.
how did you break up with the boyfriend? What
Yeah,
is
he wasn't actually
I
my
wanna know.
boyfriend. We had just gone out a couple of times, so it
Oh.
wasn't anything.
that was what the lady
Yeah.
told me. I don't know
Right.
if she was a
Okay.
friend of his or what, but that's just the message relayed to me. So
Right. Because you were dating somebody at work. That's probably, why she was like, by the way, he works here.
yeah. Yeah.
Just so you know.
Her name's
Gina said your name was Cinnamon Mel.
It goes with the hair, right?
It's the hair. It's the hair. Not that I've ever been to a club, but I'm just saying it's the hair.
He wasn't the stripper, I was.
Well, I
Gina?
wasn't referring to either one of the clubs. So
Gina was. You didn't even know my nickname.
Oh, I wrote
Well, I
my
don't live up there,
number
so
on a hello, my name is sticker at a church activity and gave it to my husband. We were 15.
that's cool.
Aww.
Yeah. That reminds you of the old, do you like me? Yes, no, maybe. No,
Uh-huh.
for school, right?
Mhm.
You know what would be really cool though is if you would have hung on to that, like if you would have still have that ticket,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I threw a book at Christine in math class.
Yeah, we got suspended.
I believe that.
And
Man.
I was pissed. I was like, why am I getting suspended? He threw it at me.
He's the jerk.
Suspended. And then my mom's like, why are you suspended? And I'm like, Ryan threw a book at me, and I wasn't just going to let him throw a book at me. So I stood up like, what's your problem?
I
What
wasn't
man?
trying to hit her.
Is that the way you come on? That was the way you introduced yourself, like you chucked something at her.
I don't even remember
Yes.
when it was over. Do you?
I don't know. I probably said
I did
something
not throw it away, Rachel.
Oh,
I
no.
misplaced it.
It's somewhere in the pile.
I still probably have it somewhere in my whole little pile. Thanks, Rachel. I'm
Exactly.
in trouble now. Damn.
Exactly.
And once he memorized it, then we were good.
Yep. Yeah, I was an hour and a half away. I drove up and saw her every night. And then the one night she called me at like 1 a.m. said, "Hey, I got a letter from this guy. He said, come, I want to go out with you. Meet me. If you will not," what did he say? He said, do not ignore me, and or something like that, to the fact. Gave her a whole card.
Something like, "I will wait for you outside." And it was just
Catch me outside.
I got in that damn car, boy, and I flew up to that place so quick.
Yeah.
I think it took me an hour and a half to get there, but that night I got there in like an hour because I was speeding. I didn't care if a cop pulled me over. Sorry, Amanda, I'm not like you. But I was gonna get there to her to make sure she was safe. But
that's awesome. Oh my gosh.
But
oh.
And then as you know, this is what I married, and I get pranked all the time. So you win some, you lose some, you make some bad decisions. It's all right.
You like it.
I do. Yep. She's my ride or die best friend. We do everything. We, like you said, we do so much together. So that's what's
awesome.
fun about it, to spend 24 hours a day together. I know we all need our breaks, but
Yeah.
I couldn't do this without her. So
Aw. So sweet.
yeah.
Hang on. I got a little vomit in my mouth. Hang on.
Well, that's the show, guys. Thanks for stopping in and seeing Chrissy. She's sick of us. She's puking in her mouth.
You're so sweet.
Then what happened? Then what happened to? Am I supposed to finish?
So when you went up there and
Yeah.
there was no
What's
guy,
next? I need the popcorn. What's next?
I walked inside and stood beside her teller window, and
we walked out together, and we never.
He
saw
was
him.
there, and
Ah.
I know he'd been going there for many years. My dad knew a lot of race horse trainers, so I spent a lot of time there. I knew who she had referenced. So when I got there and I just stood there, I eyeballed him down, and I was hoping he'd say something, because back then I was a hothead, and it was always looking. And when you're dealing with her and any woman or child, I'm very, if you're in public and you say something, I will walk up to you as a stranger and flat out call out any guy for acting like an ass. Yeah,
Right.
that's my issue.
He's very protective of, especially of our girls.
Yeah, I'm a protective father and a husband when it comes to women and other women and children. But he saw that I got there, and he just pretty much just moseyed his way on over to the other side of the track, and he never spoke to her again. So
it was fine. Yeah, never had any more issues or anything like that.
that's good.
Yeah.
Good.
So, hopefully I answered your question, Rachel. Hopefully you good? Or
That was good. That was really good.
As good as what
well, I didn't kick his ass or anything, but that's okay.
That was good enough, though. You didn't have to. That's the best part. You didn't need to. Yeah.
Yeah, but I've come close numerous times. I know I've embarrassed my girls in public, but they walk away from Dad when I have to stand up and say something, because I don't appreciate that stuff.
Right. I think, well, my daughter had told me that in high school, her friends were more afraid of me than they were of Dad.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, hey.
That's a gift.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
I am too, because you're so inviting,
Yeah.
nice,
I'm like, what word am I?
inviting, like, hey,
Aw.
everybody,
Yeah.
let's have a good time. So
I think so.
I
Mhm.
can't see them being like, oh no, your mom's coming, run.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't like run. It was more of, between the pair of us, I was more intimidating. And I'm like, he has a shaved head and he works out, and like, okay, cool, I'll take it. I'm not mad at it. I'm like, good. You should be afraid. You absolutely should be afraid. And congratulations. There we go. My
Right.
daughter was like, Mom, don't. And I'm like, too late.
Do you see what Rachel said, Chrissy?
Boy,
I
Mom.
feel I made my son's ex-girlfriend cry. Yes. High five. Oh, babe. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Over.
I've made her boyfriends cry. Yeah. It's not. Anyways, yeah. So, yeah.
But hey, you got to set boundaries. You got to lay the groundwork, let them know who they're messing with so that they treat them right.
Exactly. When I would be working, it's so funny because I had told Chrissy this the other day, and I was like, I don't think that I have RBF at all. Like, I think I have like a kind face. I'm like, I think I have a normal human face, right? And so my boss would always be like, you need to stop looking like that. And I'm like,
What?
okay, what am I looking like? She goes, you look so like you're hyper focused. Like you're super staring at the computer screen and nobody wants to come into your office. And I'm like,
Okay.
like, why is that my problem?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand how this affects
Yeah.
that. And I did understand it, but I was like, okay, so am I supposed to stare at my computer like this all day? Hi.
I love
I'm like,
it.
that makes no sense. I'm like, okay, I'll do better.
We have a question from the East Tennessee
yes.
Correctional Facility. Have you been asked where your favorite place to source is?
Yes.
Amanda.
She's supposed to be with her husband, and she's
This is how they're celebrating their anniversary.
So by looking at each other through a glass-plated window over the phone.
That's horrible.
Sorry,
Totally funny.
Amanda, you knew that was coming tonight
Right.
when you left us
She
there,
said
lady.
she's in Mississippi.
Yes. Oh, Mississippi? Ooh, good.
Mississippi.
That's the
She
first.
did ask you where
state I
some of
had
your
to learn how to-
favorite places to source were at.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't talked on the phone with her while she's been driving to Florida. This is true. This is true. I'm a crazy driver. I yell at everybody.
Like a banana.
Oh, Amanda. Oh, Amanda. Oh, Amanda. This is what you get here, guys and gals.
Happy anniversary to all of us. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Lord. I don't want to see no shorts.
Same. No, don't sign me up for that. I'm good.
No,
We're good.
no.
Oh.
Yeah, we're
Our
good.
viewership has just gone down from that.
Let's go, Shane.
Shane. I'm ready.
No, Shane's going to try to just limit himself a little bit just because I had a rough night last night.
Aw. Has anybody else's sleeping schedule been wonky lately?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's been an
Okay.
hour shorter.
I've been waking up
Or hour and a
at 3
half.
for some reason. 3
Mine is
o'clock.
3:30, and then from that point, it's every 2 hours.
I swear to God, you two are twins. I swear to
know.
God, it's like you two are twins. It's weird.
I
No.
can wake up and I can almost guarantee when I look at the clock, it's going to say 3:30, and it does
Yep.
every morning.
Yep. And then you get mad because you have to go to the bathroom and then come back out and be like, now I got to get comfortable again.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like she knows you.
Like 2 or 3 times a night for me.
In my case, I try to get back into bed, and I've got a dog in my spot. I've got the
Yep.
cat that's come up and got in my spot, and I'm like, come on.
Yeah. You're like, you guys please get comfortable so I can get comfortable. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So then I got to try to wedge my way in between all the animals.
Amanda wants to know. I guess she missed it. What
Oh, the sourcing.
Yeah, the sourcing.
sourcing?
What's your
Oh.
favorite place to source?
Okay, so my favorite place is Texas because Christy gets them for me. It's Facebook Marketplace usually, or I get them on high bid, and then yes, of course, like I said, Christy, and then everybody else. Like sincerely, I can't find them at the bins. I think I may have found like 3 things one time at the bins, and I think it was with you guys.
Yeah.
And then I don't even think I found anything at our local like Goodwills or thrift stores. Honestly, it's just it's all online. It's all like Marketplace, and I've even gotten them off of eBay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've gotten some really great stuff off of eBay.
Yeah, we just
Yeah,
started
I just
looking
started
at eBay.
looking.
She has.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm
awesome.
on Marketplace too for things.
Yep.
Now,
And some people want like $100 for their Bubba keg, you know what I mean, when we have to sell it for $100. So obviously I'm not going to buy that unless it's a personal use item, right? And I'm not mad at that. I'm like, you got to sell things for what you want to sell it for,
Right.
But when I can find a deal, I'm like, hi. I don't even put the hi, I'm interested. I'm like, hi, I'm available this day and this day. How about you?
yeah.
I'm like, it's like a date.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hi,
You
when
know?
can I meet you? When can I pick up?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
How's
Now,
you doing? None of that.
Do
I
you
want to know
limit?
when I
Do
can
you
see you and
limit?
get my stuff.
Are you like? Were you like all of us, where we just went out and started grabbing everything? Have you, or do you? Are you sort of grounded when you just sort of know what you want to look for
certain
category, or do you
things.
just go and just grab everything like us?
Yes.
That's an evil laugh.
I did it all. I did it all. So yes, I got everything that I could find for free. And I didn't care what it was. Like the bubble wrap to the straws to everything, just it didn't matter because people were giving it to me for free because they were cleaning out their houses. And so I was like, I'll help you. Just give me all your crap basically. And then, I have a storage unit now. But and I also did retail arbitrage, which I like retail arbitrage. I think that's a lot of fun for me. I enjoy that hunt also. Yeah.
Now, talking about retail arbitrage, we've all seen those videos of those guys going to the stores and scanning all their stuff and getting it to Amazon and all that. What was your take on that? Is that a good option, being that, have you ever done that, or, is that something you like to do a lot of, the retail arbitrage? Because she's tweaking at that. I don't think we'll get to that point of going to TJ Maxx and doing all those scanning and stuff, but, what do you think about that part of it?
Honestly, I love it. I don't scan everything because I know what I look for when I go. I'm a name person, like a name brand person. So if I go, I love Lily Pulitzer. So if I know I can get a Lily Pulitzer for anything under $10, then I'll grab it. Almost anything. It doesn't matter what it is. Because it'll double or more my money. Plus, even if it sells and it doubles in a week or two, then it helps, it helps my, what is it? The algorithm. So I look for that kind of stuff, beauty products, specific ones, whatever is those are kind of hard, but if you know what's trending, those are easy, especially like at Ross, you can get those on super clearance.
Yeah.
And usually they're in the boxes, the clear boxes. And I've gotten like lip glosses that they sell at Ulta. I couldn't name names right this second, but I think one of them was Blackberry. And I got it for like 98 cents and I sold it for $10. You know what I mean? So like $10 isn't a lot of money, but when you spend 98 cents for it,
Right.
I think it's amazing. You just got to know what you're going in for, really, with retail arbitrage. For Amazon, I was doing okay with Amazon for a minute, for probably about 3 months. And then it just I fell off, you know what I mean? Like I didn't feed the beast like I should have.
Yeah.
And so I stopped doing Amazon altogether. I just, I stopped my subscription because I was selling enough to have a subscription, but then I just went ahead and I canceled that. And I just, if I want to sell something on there, I will. But they have gotten really, what's the word I want to say? They're not as seller friendly. So they don't have your back with stuff like eBay does, and whatnot does, you know what I mean?
They gatekeep you from selling the good stuff.
And there are rules, exactly. So if you want to sell Lego, then you need to actually buy it online for the bulk, keep that receipt, put that in, and then then load it in. But you have to have that approval status, 100%. Yeah, you have to have the approval status. And there's still things on there that you just have to go through a few hoops on. I know people do really well on there, but for me, I'm more of a I like eBay and I like whatnot, and and there that is, those are my successful ones, you know what I mean? But I love retail arbitrage because I could spend time in there, especially like let me think. Is it February 10th, 20th, something like that. It's the middle of February that they start marking their things down to 49 cents. And so, but they're doing it by department. So they actually have started in January, like end of January. So if you go in and you just kind of look around and you see where they're starting to make their rotation in each department, then you can just load up, you know what I mean? Before it even goes on sale like that.
We do a lot of that. Actually, I take that back. We do that at Christmas and Halloween. We load up on so many of the after prices and the discounts.
We watch the clearance prices.
Yeah, exactly.
And we stockpile for our specifically for Halloween and Christmas shows because we both love it. So we go in and we just stockpile up as much as we can.
Essentially, sometimes you're holding on to things for a while. So
Yeah.
that's also the thing, if you have the space to be able to keep things for, a few months before you can.
Agreed. And that's genius. I mean, especially like Macy's and Dillard's, even like what are the other bigger stores? Like we have outlets here. So like even Victoria's Secret, Nordstrom Rack, like any of those places that have those after sales, those are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't go to Victoria's Secret anymore. They kicked me out. They told me I'm a reseller and I sniff around too much. I'm not allowed.
Trying
So,
to sell them banana hammers.
Sorry that I opened that wound. I'm sorry.
yeah, thanks. You really just. I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep tonight now because I remember I can't. I've been banned from all Victoria's Secrets.
Do you see what Christy put on there? Effing Beanie Babies.
Yeah.
Hey, they say you love them, so.
They're my
She
freaking
does. They're her favorite.
We've got
Coco's
a
baby
yellow
shower.
and
At
red.
Coco's baby shower, she put them because it was like a jungle theme.
Mhm.
She put them everywhere, and I didn't know. I didn't notice until I went to the bathroom. Had like 6
Every-
of them all over, and I was like, oh, okay. And I came out and I went and found her, and I was like, did you see there's Beanie Babies? And she goes,
Oh,
Yeah, we're
gosh.
trying to unload them because
Yeah.
But that's the thing. You get so many people to ask about them,
And then you bring them out,
and then
and then there's nobody there.
I
Nobody.
have a bag now. So
Uh-huh.
whenever someone comes in, I just pull out the bag.
Yep. Here's the whole bag.
This is what I got. You
Take
can
it.
take them all. Please take them all.
Yep.
But when I get bags of plush, there's always 1 or 2 in there. So
Yep.
Yeah, I don't try to buy them when we go out or find
Yeah.
them. I've got like hundreds of them that were my personal collection.
Mhm.
So we've
Yeah.
just been trying to get rid of those.
we spent every waking Friday morning when Hallmark would deliver them on Fridays.
When they would
Uh-huh.
release them.
I'd have to drive her to Hallmark so she could go be first in line and buy one of every damn one that came out that week.
And I had an addiction with the
Oh
hair.
my gosh.
So
Wow.
if I had the Beanie Baby, I would have to find the buddy that would go along and match that beanie.
Mhm.
The Beanie
Uh-huh.
And
Baby.
then when it went from that, it went to the jumbo. She bought a jumbo, and then when it went to those
Oh my
monsters,
gosh.
she bought those as well.
Yeah, our first apartment was decorated in Beanie Babies.
Oh my gosh. So our kids,
Her mom's used to have a ton.
yeah,
Does she still?
Brutal. Yeah, she still has them. And I told her, I said, Mom, they're not worth nothing. I don't care. I like them. I'm like, okay. Well, when you pass away, I
We'll
get
sell
them.
them all for 50 cents.
Mhm. And I think we've maybe sold maybe about 10 out of my collection,
Yeah,
if that. So there's quite a few hundred to go.
That's like that. What's that new craze that's taking off? What are those things
The
called?
Labubu's.
Boo-boos.
Labubu's.
We just had teenagers who are resellers up here. I was listening to it driving to work the other morning,
I'm
and
gonna
it's
get my
probably
charger while you talk.
you could probably
Sorry.
check it out online. But they got arrested for breaking into a store and taking $30,000 of those stupid things to try to resell because that's how popular they are up here right now.
Crazy.
Oh wow.
I've seen the shows on Whatnot. I've seen them.
Yeah, it's
They're
Crazy,
crazy.
man.
They have like 200 people in there, and they're just selling them. They're selling outfits to go with them.
yeah.
And I'm
That's
like,
crazy.
What's nuts is these are 15-year-old kids trying to resell, but they're breaking and entering and taking $30,000 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah, that's not cool.
crazy.
That's
Horrible.
yeah.
Makes
No,
people do
that's-
stupid things.
Mhm.
Yeah. And that's just not necessary. You know what I mean? Like it's just there's so much out here to sell. Why steal it? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like just we always say it. We're like save it from the landfill. Don't go create
That's the mentality of a lot of
stealing.
people, though. It's that quick dime. It's like I don't want to put the effort in of spending a few bit of money or I'm going to go out there and find that quick
Mhm.
little deal right there or steal,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it, and
Yep.
try to flip it. There's a lot of the new generation doesn't have a work ethic. It's
Mhm.
sad to see.
How long do you guys think these little boo-boos are going to last for?
I give it 6 months.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's my bet.
I'm gonna say
Put
maybe
me
until
down.
Christmas, and then something new is gonna come out,
Yeah.
and everybody's gonna go crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So funny thing. I think they look like a mix between a Furby and a Monchichi.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
what I
they
think they look
do.
like.
they
Yeah.
do.
And I told my daughter that on Sunday, and she goes, "What's a Monchichi?" I said, "Look it up. Look it up." And she goes, "Mom, that's what you want? You want a vintage Monchichi?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's from my childhood. I don't have it, and I want it." And she's like, "That is the ugliest thing I have ever seen."
Yes.
And I'm
Yeah,
like,
we'll have to shoot you a picture. We found one the other day.
"Whatever. I still want. Okay, send it to me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fine.
I still have Dollhouse books that I want to send you.
Yeah,
Remember those books? I still got to get those to you.
bring it on. Let's go."
We'll do. We'll do. I'll give them to you in Nashville.
I'm not going to Nashville.
Nashville.
You can
I'm
bring
gonna-
it to Orlando. You
I'm
can
gonna
bring it to
keep poking
Orlando.
the bit. You start. All right. So let's see. We got either she's coming to Nashville or Chrissy has decided she's
I
going
never
to
said
put
I
the
was coming
reseller
to
meetup.
I know.
I did. We'll do the playback. We'll play it in a short. We got AI. We can change your voice
Okay,
around a little bit.
So I just said Nashville, and there you go.
See, and I
I
can
gave
put
it to
yes
you.
to Nashville
Dang it.
into your voice. So you're coming.
No.
Chrissy's gonna start her own reseller meetup in Orlando.
See,
Yeah.
thank you, Ryan.
Mhm.
And y'all need to come down here.
Well, you do it. We'll be there.
Okay.
I think it'd be a lot of fun.
You heard it here first.
It
Yep.
would be.
You don't give a
That'll
fuck.
be the short. Well, Chrissy, how are you feeling about taking some questions from our chat?
Oh, fine. Bring it on.
All right, chat, open it up. Whatever you want to ask Chrissy.
But you didn't ask me the question that you've asked everybody yet. So.
Oh, well, that's coming here. I was going
Oh,
to ask
okay.
that. At
I was
the
feeling a
end.
little left out.
No, that I got. Hey, I got a spreadsheet keeping track of everybody. So I think I forgot to ask 60, but I've asked everybody else. But I'll touch base with 60. But we'll wait for the chat. So we'll go ahead and ask, how many times you've been pulled over in the last few months?
No, the last few months, none.
None.
Mm-mm.
All right.
No.
Well, Amanda's still winning. So Chrissy's 0, Jeff is 1, and Amanda's 2, and she might be at 4 or 5 after this trip. So we'll see.
Yes.
In my whole life, there's been a handful, but no, none this year. None the past several years. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Any questions? Any questions?
I did have to I got into an accident last year and had to call the cops, and the cops came and they were like pretty annoyed because they were there, and it was a, she said thing, because I was sitting at the stop sign making a right-hand turn in the dark, and it was okay lit but not too well lit, and I was going to make a right-hand turn, but there was a traffic. Well, this car comes up next to me, and she starts pulling, like moving into my car, like just into my car, and I'm like, profanities are just spewing out of my mouth, and I roll the window down, I'm beeping the horn, I'm yelling at her, and her side mirror actually cut my car and my mirror off, and or not my mirror off, but cut my, hit it, and I was like, dude, are you okay? Are you on crack? Like, what? I am like, are you on crack? Are you drunk? What's wrong with you? And she's like, I didn't see you there. I'm like, I'm pretty big. I'm in
Yeah.
a Highlander. I'm not in a small
Yeah,
car.
you're not in
I'm
a little
like-
car.
And insurance, because I failed to get the number of the person behind me who saw it all.
Reseller life.
Yeah, they said, yeah, the insurance was like, yeah, no, she's not going to pay for that because she's saying that you did it. And I'm like, how
Yeah.
did I do that? But,
Yeah.
So yeah, so I didn't get pulled over by a law enforcement officer, but I did have an accident.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count. You weren't on a high-speed chase. You weren't
Yeah.
stealing stuff from kids.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Yeah.
A secured area.
No
Chrissy
stealing candy
asked-
from kids.
Favorite sale you've made?
Favorite sale that I've made. Let's see. So obviously Dollhouse stuff on Whatnot. But my favorite sale was like one of my first sales a couple years ago.
Is this-
I don't know who that is, but I like it.
it's Sean with his fake account.
Oh.
Please go
I
on.
was-
Chrissy.
I was given these beautiful Oriental Japanese Oriental looking fins, basically, and they looked like they were made of ivory, although you're not allowed to sell ivory. So I said it was, and I didn't say it was ivory. It just had that look, and it was beautiful. It was very ornate, very cut out. It was gorgeous, and they sold. It took a little bit, like maybe a couple months for them to sell, but I listed them for $500 because there was no other listings out there, and I was like, meh, what could go wrong, right? So I got the sale, I made the sale, and I was super excited about that because it was like that joy of not knowing what you're listing and somebody else wanting it. And I was like, on pins and needles, I didn't take the money out for 2 months because I was like worried that, you know, you had that 30 days, right? And so I'm like, and I packed it like I would pack a baby. It was packed very gently. So, but yeah, that would be one of my favorite sales because it was something I you know, a friend had said, here, you can just have it. And I'm like, and I offered her money. I'm like, here. She's like, nope, it's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool beans. But that was one of my favorite, I have to say, that's one of my favorite sales. It was pretty awesome. Yeah. That's a good question.
It will take Ryan 90 days to figure out who I am.
It might take longer than that.
Well, the good thing is he'll never find you.
Next
That's
step, Ryan will
funny.
check the YouTube channel to see who it is.
Oh, Ryan's doing a deep dive. Look out.
Uh-oh.
Yep, look out, look out.
I finally great group of people. Thank you.
How about you guys? What is your favorite sale?
Thank you, Reseller Life. Ryan, Christine, you got one? I mean,
Mine is Lisa Frank bag. I got for $2. So that was my favorite.
Oh man.
And
That's
I
a good
sold it
bag
for
too.
500.
Mine is C3PO ceramic
Tape dispenser.
tape dispenser.
Oh my gosh.
It was, what did we get for that? Four something?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I thought we paid $1 for it. And
Man.
when we got back to the car, he's like, he gave it to us. I was like, what?
You know those glass roses? Those old school glass roses?
Yeah.
So I had 2 of those, a tape dispenser and something else. And I go, how much? He goes, just give me $2 for the 2 roses. You can have the rest. I'm like, okay.
dang.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow. That's crazy.
Christopher Nutter would like to know what's top 3 favorite resellers.
Oh, Christopher, that is not a fair question. I'm going to pass on
okay,
that
it's me, Roman, but you don't know me anyway.
because you know who you are.
Roman.
Ryan, okay, it's me, Roman, but you don't know me anyways.
You don't know me anyway.
You don't know me anyways.
Roman, you're crazy.
But he's not lying.
He's not.
What was
No.
yours?
What was yours, Sean and Nicole? Mel. I don't know why I said Nicole. Mel.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's like probably our best ones, like we said before, were probably just some vintage, new old stock items we found, like a ceiling fan. We just, paid $5 for it, paid $5 for an old VCR DVD combo. Paid $5 for them. Next thing you know, we're
Brand
selling
new
them for
in the
$300
box.
and $200, or
Goodness.
it's just taking a hunch. I'm like, well, it's new old stock. I should be able to get $50-$60. You're thinking that, I didn't scan it at the time. I'm thinking $5, I'll take a chance. Go home and we look at it and we're like, well, holy cow. And next thing you know, it's like you just found something really quick because you felt good because you took a chance on something for $5 and you spent $10 and you make almost $500. So
And it's usually the items that I look at him like, why are you buying this?
yeah.
Yeah.
He brings it home and sells it for like 100 or 2.
Yeah,
So I'm like, okay, I'm not
like,
gonna.
She's like, we
doubt
went
it
to a
anymore.
sale and we found some 50-cent Japanese plush. She goes, what the hell are we going to do with those ugly
that is
things?
The ugliest thing I've ever
I'm like,
seen.
because the ugly shit sells, right?
Yes.
The weird
It
stuff sells.
does.
So we brought it back and we posted it online, and it's in my Instagram. You guys can go check it out. I sold one, I think, for 70 some bucks, and we sold one on Whatnot for
Gosh.
$69, and we paid 50 cents a piece.
Yeah.
But
Isn't that amazing though? Don't you find that almost exhilarating because you're like the thrill, first of all, of finding something that's unique and that's different, and that you think, hey, you know what? I'm going to try this out. And then to come to find out, you're like, I can make how much on this thing?
Yeah.
Holy smokes. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously, like because of Jeff, and for those who don't know Apex Jeff, you should. And his loves of puppets. When I found like a whole pile of puppets, when I was at one of the thrift stores in Fort Myers, I was like, you know what? Because of him, I picked those up. And he ended up buying a pile of them. And then I ended up keeping one. And it was a Mr. Rogers one. And it's the owl. I sold that thing for $95.
Nice.
I'm like, exhilarating. I was like,
We've had more people comment on Jeff's puppets on our TikTok than anything else we have posted. It's crazy that people are just
love
like,
the puppets.
they can't believe puppets sell for that. And
it's amazing. And it's just, it, again, goes to show you there is a buyer for everybody. Like,
exactly.
somebody wants something. It doesn't matter what it is. They want something.
That's funny. We were just talking about that, how we've had items sit here since we started Whatnot. And the next thing you know, they just all 3 sold like last night.
Amazing.
So it's like,
yeah.
How do you, have you ever had to deal with criticism at all because of buying stuff and then flipping it and sell? Because there's a lot of talk about resellers.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad mouthing us, like, I don't care about sharing it. We find stuff, like we said, for that 50 cents, we put it at 69, 70 bucks, but those things go for 140 sometimes. So we were trying to just be fair and cut it in half and just make quick sales. So we're not always going for the high dollar stuff. Just because we get it at a certain price, we can, not have to go high dollar all the time. We get a lot of criticism for what we do.
Yeah. So. It's like, why are you doing that? It's just garbage. It's, it's broken, or it needs batteries, or it needs this. And I'm like, okay. Or the shirts, for example, like, I'm like, please give me all of your shirts. Like, because if you're cleaning house or you're moving and you're my age, 105, then chances are you've got shirts from the 80s. Give them to me. Yeah, but they might have a tear. I'm like, thank you for your explanation, but I want your stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm a little too snarky for my own good. I'm not pleasant enough. I have no charm.
Yes, Amanda has a question for you. How do you leverage your reselling alongside your advocacy for autism awareness?
Go ahead and read that again, Christina.
No. Why am I reading it? I don't want to read it.
I like it. I like the way you did it. It was great. How do I leverage it? So, well, one of the ways, obviously, I talk about it all the time. You guys all know that I have a son with autism. You know that we are part of the community. I'm very transparent with being a mom that sometimes struggles with kids with disabilities, of how people treat them. And the unfairness and the unkindness that they sometimes get, or often get, not sometimes, but often get. So how I leverage it is that way, is talking about it all the time, making sure that if you know me, I've got a kid with autism, and that, he's amazing. He's an amazing guy, and his sister is an amazing sister. Their connection is fantastic. And, I also sell things on my eBay store for the Autism Society. So if they have like an overage of things, like she gave me some items, the lip gloss, for example. I'll put those on eBay and it'll say benefits the Autism Society of Greater Orlando. So I pay the fee and then they just get whatever's there. So that's theirs. So I don't take a cut of anything like that. It's all for them. And so the same thing with my Whatnot. We do our Whatnot-a-thon fundraiser in March. And so that's the same way. So, I mean, that's kind of how I, leverage that, I think. And and it's as funny as it is, even with garage sales, I'll even have like donation places out there for ASGO, because I'm like, you know what? Every 50 cents helps. You know what I mean? And so it was pretty cool. Yeah. That was a great question, Amanda. Good question.
Does she have another one? I think that's another one. What's the other question, Amanda?
We have a.
You better hurry up before your time runs out for that your commissary card.
Can we catch up on Roman's awesome comments? Because these are amazing comments from Roman.
I did like them too, so we could replay them.
Ryan
does
got so
Roman
famous
say?
with millions of subs that he no longer subs to small channels.
You see, West Virginia pickers are the only resellers in the state of West Virginia where there are only 100 people in the whole state.
Who said that?
Roman. Ryan said he will move to West Virginia and source in mountains there with Bigfoot. Yes, for sure. For sure.
Oh my
Don't,
god.
hey, come on, reseller.
You have
Don't
to say it
move
with
to
the
West
accent.
Virginia.
You have
Don't-
to say it with the accent.
I can't. I'm not good with the accent. Ryan
Don't
said
ever-
if I ever
Please,
meet
we
him,
we have no Bigfoot here. Please don't come to West Virginia. Come on, reseller. Don't bring me
Ryan
to
said that if I never meet him, he will quit YouTube forever.
There might be a few guys.
We already went over it, Amanda. Were you not paying attention? Holy moly.
I gave a whole dissertation.
God, Amanda.
Just spent 5 minutes explaining yourself.
I think you're lagging or something. She did.
Ask the
Lag
guard
alert,
if you can
Joe.
change cells. Ask the guard to change cells. You're horrible.
Oh, well, I don't. Was she? Amanda, are you talking about if I've ever gotten pulled over?
Sean already asked.
Yeah, we already got that one. The answer is still no.
West Virginia is a good state. Chrissy is moving there tomorrow.
I love how y'all are just telling me what I'm
Going to
doing.
Nashville. You're moving
Nashville.
to Virginia.
Pack it up, family.
You're more than welcome to come here. So
Do you have snow?
Yes.
yes.
Oh, well, I'll come in the summer.
Yeah.
She said,
Yeah.
typical Floridian.
More ice
Never
than
mind.
snow.
Can't go.
Here you go. Sorry, I'm allergic.
Yeah, we
Uh,
that's a good thing though. We haven't had a lot of it, so we're able to still source mostly through the winter with getting out, because normally we get a lot of ice and some snow. We're bogged down here, but luckily the last few years nothing. So
Yeah.
that's good. Yeah.
there
I mean,
you go.
it's good because
question.
then people can drive okay, drive normal, right?
Mhm.
They can't
Wow.
drive when the crap's dry. God.
It's just too many people here anymore.
Yeah.
Our little area has like exploded with
Mhm.
in the last couple of years, and the schools are overcrowded, and there's
Yeah.
just so much traffic. It's like our infrastructure was not ready for the building that they've done here.
Same.
But what's good is we get a lot of yard sales.
Yeah,
That keeps us
yeah.
busy, thankfully.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a bonus for sure. I think Florida has that same unfortunate infrastructure issue. The town that I used to live in, it's not that far. It's like 30 minutes, called St. Cloud. That's where we, born and raised, graduated and everything else from. And they're just exploding. It's redonkulous how big, that county is now, just exploding with
Mhm.
everything, new places to shop, new houses, new apartments, everything. Yep.
Chrissy
Yeah.
wants to know, what do you do just for yourself?
I take a shower.
Wow.
Well, I'm sure your family appreciates that.
They do.
But
As a matter of fact, yeah, I'm good. Let me see. I do not post on Feet Finder, so don't look there. What do I do for myself? So I do my hair. I like getting my hair done. That is my one thing that I absolutely love, getting my hair done. And every once in a while, I like going to get my tootsies done, my nails done. So those are the things that I like to do just
That's awesome.
for myself. But yeah.
Yeah, let me get that 10K, Roman, please.
What do you guys do just for yourselves?
you guys go. Let's
I game, do a little gaming. I play fantasy sports.
Nice.
Used to golf. I haven't golfed in a long time. Hang out with my son. That's about it. Go eat.
Yes. I like to eat. This is true.
We're
We do like to eat.
We're foodies. So.
We're foodies, so
Yep.
So
Yeah.
lovely.
Well, that's why I asked the question last week about the with Jeff, because I thought for sure he would have had like the certain kind of food that we all were talking about, and the Wagyu beef, and I was like, okay. So I thought maybe y'all had had that. So it's really good. If you haven't had it, you should definitely treat yourselves to it. It's definitely a treat, and make it yourself, and just, I think you should do it. is what I'm gonna say. Like, definitely, it's worth the treat. It's definitely a treat, and you definitely need to do it at least once. At least once, because we like to eat too, and with my gluten issues, it's not hard anymore to figure out like what I can eat and what I can't eat. I mean, I can eat nearly everything, and if it's prepared correctly. So I mean, yeah, we like to eat.
I think Amanda's drunk, y'all.
Sean and Mel, y'all didn't answer the question.
You can watch it on the replay. If you need to hear it, check out the replay.
I mean, for us, we've always loved doing stuff with our children. Now they've gotten to that age to where it's mom and dad are not as important as before. So we love to travel. We've always loved to travel. We've always, gone south for anniversaries or just trips and source and have fun.
Lately, it's been sourcing. That's
what we do.
We enjoy doing.
We've got a concert coming up that we're taking our girls to. This will be their first time being in the pit right at the stage.
Oh my gosh.
So my oldest, who gets in here all the time, she's a Thomas Rhett fan. So she's making up a sign of wanting to get a picture with him. So we love to do concerts. Cool. We love to hike. I love sports in general. I've played every sport. I love it. Can't do it anymore. We're just too busy.
When she turned 16, she's 20 now. That was what she asked for her birthday. She didn't ask for a car. She asked for Thomas Rhett tickets. So we took her to see Thomas Rhett when she turned 16. We were not in the pit at that time, but now we're going back. That's what she asked that she wanted to do this year for her birthday was the Thomas Rhett. So
that's so awesome. Oh my gosh. You guys are gonna have a blast.
Yeah.
Yes.
But as long as we can do anything together, that's what we enjoy. You know.
Oh, for sure. Family time is the best. It really is. And we try to do a vacation together once a year. All of us. And there's 9 of us. No, there's 7 of us.
I used to sleep on Browns. Hell no.
It's Roman. You got to check out his YouTube channel, y'all. Check out Roman.
He's a hoot, y'all.
I like you, man. Chrissy, hey, always welcome in my show. Like we said, we don't give a flip except we flip off Ryan. So Roman, feel free anytime. That's my motto. I live by it. So bye, honey. I love you. Okay. Bye. Okay, we're in the middle of a podcast. Get out.
Go, bye.
Bye. Love you, baby. Tell Chazzy hey.
Oh my God, don't even.
All right. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh gosh.
That's the kind of messed up family we are, as you can tell. We love to joke and pick. We do a lot of pranks on each other. We just laugh and have fun. It's just part of it.
Everything else in life is too serious, so we gotta laugh and joke and have fun.
It is for sure.
So does anybody else have any questions for Chrissy? Chrissy, do you have any other questions for any of us at all?
Or
final thoughts? What's your thoughts?
I think y'all are awesome. And I think that doing this has been really fun. Thank you for having me. I appreciate that because it's a big deal. I love it. I feel honored to be on here. It's really cool. You guys are awesome. And I do hope that when you guys make your trek down here, you'll come down and we'll try to figure out, we will figure out how to meet up for sure, because you can't be in Florida and not meet us.
Yes. No, it was awesome meeting Ryan and Christine and Bob and Amanda. We would love to branch out and meet all of our Whatnot crews and friends and just meet a lot of new people because, like we said, it's a great community. So
yeah. Well, I was really glad that I didn't scare Ryan and Christine off when I met them, so that's good. That's a good sign. Dancing in goodwill. So I mean,
I love it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope. Oh goodness.
Well, I guess that's it.
I guess we'll wrap up.
But hey, I just want to thank you for me and Mel. Thank you for coming on.
And it was nice to finally meet you.
You too. Thank you.
I've loved coming in your shows from the beginning. You've always been welcoming to me as a new reseller and a person. You've always spoke to me like you've known me forever, and I appreciate you wholeheartedly. We love having you here. I hope to have you come back with us because it's something we hope to keep doing with our good friends Christine and Bob and Amanda.
Absolutely. Well, they were
Right,
missed.
put that on your
Hopefully they're having
shoulder.
fun.
You got to have fun. You got to have fun and laugh it up with your friends. And hopefully we'll all grow this together and just, hopefully this year, we'll all be laughing it up on some of our other podcasts when you guys come and join this, next year or whenever. Just, we'll all see how far we've come.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Yeah. I mean, keep track and just keep going, because this is, I think having a fun podcast is the most important thing. I mean, we've got a lot of serious people out there and too much drama and things like that. Like, I've got drama that I like to watch, and it's the Real Housewives. I don't need it in my life. So, I mean, this is, this is perfect. This is good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Change it up, have some fun, listen to everybody's
Yes.
stories, and just, enjoy each other. So,
Exactly.
but Ryan, Christine, final thoughts, anything?
Stay
Stay blessed.
blessed. Take care. Be good.
Yep. Positive
For
vibes
sure.
only, guys. Appreciate you all. Thank you guys to the chat for joining us tonight. Next week, come
Thank you
check
for being
us
here.
out.
We appreciate you.
Yep.
Yep.
So thank you guys. Next week we have Jack's Treasures, Brian and Tracy on. So we can't wait for that episode as well.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll catch you all
That'll
in
be
the
good.
next
That'll
one.
be good.
Thank you guys. Appreciate
Bye,
everybody.
guys.
Bye.
Have a blessed night.